2.5, continue part E. This is our last problem. So we have a rock. A rock is tossed up from the ground. So here we have the rock goes up and the rock goes down. So we have a parabola. Here's the equation. And notice it is a parabola. It's a quadratic. So we have S of t equals negative 16t squared plus 120t, where t is in seconds, and S of t is in height, in feet. Okay, so our first question, when does the rock reach its highest point? When does the rock reach its highest point? Well, notice the highest point is here at the vertex, okay? And if recall, to find the vertex, we would have opposite of b over 2a would be our input value, and f of opposite of b over 2a would be our output value. Our input value is the when, and our output value is the height. So what we're looking for is t, because we're in t's right here, equals opposite b over 2a. b is 120, so we have negative 120 over 2 times negative 16. And when we do this, we end up with 3.75 seconds. Okay, so we answered the question, when does the rock reach its highest point? Next question, letter B. What is the maximum height? What is the maximum height? Okay, to find the maximum height, we're going to take 3.75 and put it to our equation. So we have S of 3.75 equals negative 16, 3.75 squared. We're putting it right into our equation. Plus 120 times 3.75. All right. Now when we do that, we end up with 225 feet. All right, last question. What is the acceleration? What is the acceleration of the rock? What is the acceleration of the rock when it reaches its maximum height? When it reaches its maximum height. Okay, it didn't ask for velocity, it asked for acceleration. Now remember, v of t, the velocity, equals s prime of t. Well, it happens to be that acceleration, a of t, equals the derivative of v of t. And the derivative of v of t happens to be the second derivative of s of t. So that's what we'll need to do to finish this question, okay? So we're looking at a of 3.75. And we said that was the same thing as v prime of 3.75. And that would be the same thing as s double prime of 3.75. Okay? So when you do that, the answer is going to be negative 32 feet per second squared.